No one expected this from Meghan. Leaked Nanny clip shows Duchess slapping Givenchy staff over Charlotte's dress. It was supposed to be the picture-perfect royal wedding moment. Meghan Markle walking down the aisle in a custom Givenchy gown, young Princess Charlotte trailing behind her in a dainty white bridesmaid dress. But behind the scenes, chaos was boiling, and now, years later, an explosive video clip has surfaced that could forever change public perception of the Duchess of Sussex. A royal nanny has just leaked footage that reportedly shows Meghan Markle slapping a Givenchy staff member during a heated confrontation over Princess Charlotte's dress. And what makes this moment even more damning? The staffer was acting under direct instruction from Kate Middleton herself. The video is brief, just under 45 seconds, but the impact is nuclear. In it, Meghan is seen storming into a fitting room during a late-night dress rehearsal at Kensington Palace, flanked by two stylists. The Givenchy assistant, a soft-spoken young woman in her early 30s, is nervously holding Charlotte's partially altered dress. Meghan is visibly furious. "What is this?" Meghan shouts, pointing at the hem. "I said no changes." The staff member tries to explain. "The order came from the Princess of Wales. She asked us to." Then, in a split second that has already triggered global outrage, Meghan slaps the woman's hand hard and yells, "You don't take orders from her when you're working on my wedding." Gasps can be heard in the background. One stylist steps forward, seemingly trying to intervene, while Meghan turns her back to the camera, visibly shaking with fury. The video cuts off shortly after, but the damage is already done. The clip, leaked anonymously to an investigative podcast specializing in royal stories, has now gone viral across social media. It is reportedly backed by internal palace security timestamp data and verified by two former staffers who were present on the day the altercation occurred. But the story doesn't end there. What this video reveals is not just a flash of temper. It peels back the curtain on one of the most whispered-about incidents in royal wedding history, the infamous bridesmaid dress drama that sparked tension between Meghan and Kate. At the time, reports claimed Kate had made Meghan cry. Later, Meghan told Oprah in her 2021 interview that it was, in fact, the other way around. But this newly leaked clip suggests that neither woman was the real cause of the tension. It was Meghan's behavior towards staff that set the fire alight. Sources now claim that the original issue began when Kate asked for minor alterations to Charlotte's dress after noticing it didn't fit her properly around the waist. Charlotte, only 3 at the time, was reportedly uncomfortable, tugging at the seams and nearly tripping during practice. Concerned, Kate quietly asked the Givenchy team to adjust the dress. They agreed, assuming Meghan wouldn't mind such a small, child-focused fix. They were wrong. When Meghan found out, she reportedly exploded, calling the alterations disrespectful, accusing Kate of undermining her, and insisting that any changes to the dresses should be approved by her alone. What followed was days of tension, icy silence, and eventually, this shocking outburst caught on camera. Insiders say this incident led to a complete breakdown in relations between the two duchesses. While Kate chose not to escalate the matter publicly, privately she was said to be shaken, not by the disrespect toward her, but by the treatment of staff. "Kate always protects the team," one former aide said. "She may be polite in public, but behind closed doors, she has no patience for bullying. Especially not toward junior staff." In the aftermath of the slap, the Givenchy assistant was quietly reassigned, then left the fashion house entirely just months later. She has never spoken publicly until now. In a written statement shared anonymously, she said, "That night changed everything. I was humiliated, physically intimidated, and silenced by people in power. I didn't speak out then because I was afraid, but I'm not afraid anymore." Public reaction has been swift and brutal. Hashtags like #MeghanSlap, #CharlotteDressGate, and #JusticeForGivenchy staff are trending across social media platforms. Commentators are now calling for Meghan to respond directly. Thus far, she has remained silent. Meanwhile, the palace has declined to comment, with one royal aide telling reporters simply, "This speaks for itself." Whether this moment becomes another flash in the pan or the start of a deeper reckoning remains to be seen. But one thing is certain. The image of Meghan Markle as a gracious royal bride has taken a devastating hit.